can't believe she just said that off camera. If you guys only knew what she said off camera, we're not going to talk about that. What we're going to talk about right now is one of the greatest franchises in NFL history. The Pittsburgh Steelers. The black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow.
Curtain.
The Iron Curtain. The amazing Pittsburgh Steelers and what they've accomplished since they've come into the league. Against the franchise that is forever doomed. The Cleveland Browns. Baker's Bombers.
It's a new day. It's a new day.
And I'm going to tell you, Baker Mayfield is going to go into Pittsburgh, and he's going to be the little train that could. Chicka-choo, I think I can, I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. And it's going to be, no, hell no. Baker Mayfield will not win this game. And I'm going to tell you why he won't win this game. First off, in case you forgot, just last week, the Steelers didn't have TJ Watt. They didn't have Big Ben. They didn't have... They
sat everybody, pretty much.
And they lost by 2 points.
Yep.
Okay? Now they're going to get all of those players back.
And they're going to be at home.
Okay? And on top of that, Kevin Stefanski, the head coach, the mastermind behind the Cleveland Browns, has COVID, and he won't be at the game. How are they going to win? They're not.
That's why that point spread moved.
Okay?
Stefanski.
They are not going to win this game. Now, for you Baker haters out there, I'm sorry. I like Baker Mayfield. I don't think he's going to be a legendary quarterback, but I think he will be a good one. I think he can be a good one with the right coach, and that was proven this year. My whole statement, what I have said for years, is sometimes it ain't the player. It's the coach. This is his fourth coach, his fourth coordinator since he has been in this league. 3 years, 4 coaches.
Yep.
Okay?
And, here's something else amazing. I don't want to cut you off entirely, but I just had to add this because this kind of goes to what you're saying about Baker Mayfield. This guy was dead last among NFL qualifying quarterbacks in almost every statistical category in 2018 and 2019. And you got to really hand it to the Browns' new coaching staff and their new general manager, everything they've done in saying, no, we are not giving up on Baker Mayfield. He needs a better offensive scheme that's more fitting to what he does. He needs better coaching, and God help me, they were right.
Well,
he's been great this year.
We're talking about coaching. Let's talk about coaching for just a minute here, and that's Mike Tomlin. I mean, here's a guy who last year virtually won 8 games with no team. Every player was hurt. He didn't have a quarterback the entire season, and Mason Rudolph got smashed over the head by Myles Garrett, who he's going to be looking at this week. Now, don't you think for a minute that the Steelers did not think last week they were laughing. They were going, we didn't play anybody. We lost by 2 points. And we got to play them again at our house with swirling winds. Okay? I'm going to tell you, it could be embarrassing for the Cleveland Browns. Now, when it comes to this coaching thing, which I have said, the right coach, the right player, why do you think players excel under certain coaches? You tell me why Nick Foles was so good in Philly, but nowhere else. You tell me Stephon Diggs was good in Minnesota, but was he as good as he is now? No. Okay? Some players got to have the right coach. And if you coaching is more important than a quarterback. Okay? It's more important than a quarterback. It really is. A good coach can take a team and turn. Flores, I know you ragged him at the beginning of the show today. What did he do with the Dolphins? He changed the culture in Miami from what it was. And Ryan Tannehill, who you just mentioned, he had a winning record in Miami when the Dolphins were bad. I hadn't given up on Ryan Tannehill. I was very impressed, by the way, with Ryan Tannehill in Miami. He was able to win that many games. Okay. But when it comes to Baker Mayfield and the Browns, they are losing this game. I feel sorry for Cleveland Brown fans, but I'm not too sorry for them because they did make the playoffs after all these years. Better luck next year. Keep building your team, and maybe, hopefully, you won't have the woes that you had at the beginning of the season when you're trying to force the ball to Odell Beckham Jr., who I do not think will be on the Cleveland Browns next year. I don't know where he's going, okay, but I don't want to see him in Miami. That's for sure.
Yeah.
I don't want to see him with.
Give us your score.
Steelers. 30-17.
Wow. Okay. You got quite a spread there. All right. Should I go? Or you want to hear from Sizzle?
No, you go.
All right. I want really badly to take the Browns in this. I'm pulling for the Browns. I'm going to be rooting for the Browns when I'm watching this game. I've been saying all year that I'm not going to be a believer in the Browns until they make me a believer. This is their opportunity. Because last week, that don't count. That doesn't matter. That's not even a hill of beans. It's meaningless. They were facing an injury-ravaged, COVID-depleted team that was resting a lot of guys. It's not the same squad that they're facing this week. I don't think Pittsburgh's a very good football team. And this is tough for me to call. I have every reason to take Cleveland in this because I want to see them win. I think they deserve it for their long-suffering fans. But being in Pittsburgh, with Pittsburgh being healthier, I cannot take Cleveland. I want them to win. I want to be wrong. I want them to make a believer out of me. I want to make that very clear. I'm not trying to dog the Browns. I'm not trying to.
That was funny.
I'm not trying. Oh, okay, I get it. Not trying to whiz on their fans or anything. I give them respect for hanging in there, and the fruit is coming into blossom now. Next year could be a big year for Cleveland, especially if they keep Odell off the team. I think at this point, I think it's kind of obvious that they're a better football team without all that mess and that drama and the me that involves Odell Beckham.
And I don't know where he would go.
So I'm going to have to go with the Steelers in this. I'm going to say that this is going to be a closer game than you think so. I'm going to say Steelers 26, Browns 24.
Okay, I hope it is. I hope all the games are close. I don't like watching one lopsided games. But I do want to ask this question. But, Sizzle, you pick first. And then I'll
All right.
ask a question.
Before I pick, I have something to say.
Go.
Steve says something. He's been saying it all year. He always says this. It's hard to beat the same team twice in 1 year.
Right.
Okay? And I get that. And that's regular season. Okay? That doesn't include playoffs because sometimes they got to
Right.
play them a third time, which is the
Is
case.
the case here. Yeah.
Here.
And rarely,
Do they have to play the same team back to back?
Right.
no, but rarely when you play a team 3 times, it's harder to beat them the third. If you beat them the first 2,
You're almost never going to win that.
Right,
third.
right,
it's rough on that
So
They went 1-1 in the season.
one. Right.
That's right. The Steelers won the first time on October 18th, 38-7. The Browns won. What was it last week? 24-22. And see, that's where I'm kind of with Jason on this though, because I'm like,
This is a tough one to
it
pick
is
for
a
me.
tough one, and
I just want so badly for the Browns to win and shock everybody and prove themselves. I do on a grand
I have
stage.
been flip-flopping back and forth on this game.
So you're good.
And your final summation
your final pick
is?
is going to be.
I hate to do this.
But she's gonna pick.
I'm picking
She's
Cleveland.
taking the Browns. All right.
I am. And,
I almost want to go there with you. I really.
Congratulations.
Listen, guys. Listen.
Congratulations, Jason.
Gentlemen.
No, stop. This is a legitimate
Congratulations.
Oh, wait,
This is a reasonable
wait. There's more.
Uh-oh.
Oh, there is a lot of
There-
drama. I'm
there
fixing
is
to
a-
give you some drama.
All right, so I have not changed one pick at all the entire season, which I probably should have, like the Giants a couple of times. But
That's true. And those Giants game would probably put you in the lead right now.
I didn't
You're
change a pick.
probably right about
I didn't
this.
change a pick, by the way, just for fun. I didn't change a pick until last week in Week 17, the very last week.
I
of the
am
regular season.
going
I
to.
changed one pick.
I'm going to. So we're going to be one pick changed all season.
All right, and
up
who
to
you
this
change it?
I am changing to the Washington football team.
What?
Oh,
All right, so listen, and that is a lot coming from me because
As a Dallas
I,
Cowboy fan.
Yes, I have
A
always
Dallas
said it.
Cowboy
I can't
fan who's
really-
been riding the Giants
I
for most of
cannot
the year.
I cannot root for the. I can't root for them because it's this big
So why are you changing then? Why?
Because I got a feeling.
She's
You
got
got
a
a
feeling.
feeling.
And she doesn't like Tom
And
Brady.
you actually changed your picks.
No, it has nothing to do with Tom Brady. You guys heard what I said earlier. It's going to be 29 degrees up there, this, that, and the other, and then Tom Brady. But
Right, I
Tom
get-
Brady at
Right.
night,
He's
and I'm
used
just
to it.
like,
I don't know. All right, well, here's the deal.
and-
Here's the deal. Let me get this controversy out of the way. Okay. Let me get this controversy out of the way. If I had my way, like if someone could say
Minnesota would be going to the Super Bowl.
no,
this
out
year.
of, the, no, out of the teams that are playing, if I had my way, who I would want to see win out of every team that's left, this includes the Packers and Chiefs who are not playing this weekend, I would want to see the winner of the Washington Bucks, whoever. Because if Washington won, it would be the greatest story in sports history. Okay, and it would give every team hope, no matter what their record was, and I would love that story. If Tampa wins, they'll be the first team in history to have a home Super Bowl and win. And it's either way, it
Right.
would be history. If the Colts win, the Bills win, the Rams, Seahawks, Titans, Saints, Steelers, Bears, Ravens, whoever wins, there's no.
Not as much drama.
Yeah, and so I'm going to go with the drama. That's who I would like to see win. But
But
you have the answer to this question already. I'm going to ask this question to you because we picked pretty much every favorite. I mean, I picked the Steelers, their favorite. I picked the Saints, their favorite. I picked the Ravens, their favorite. I picked the Bucks, their favorite. I picked the Seahawks, their favorite. I picked the Bills, their favorite. And I know the favorites are not all going to win here.
Right.
Okay? So
Right.
what team do you think, if you had to go,
he's going to pick Cleveland.
I'll tell you right now. I'm picking to answer your question. And by the way, in the course of the season, you've changed your pick 3 times, not once.
just once.
You've changed it 3 times.
Does that first 2 weeks count with the Super Bowl
You
change?
did it twice just because I called them the ATL Falcons.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Oh, yeah.
But I was right on that.
But I'm going to tell you, to answer your question,
It's a good
your
thing they're not
query
playing this
was,
week.
which of the teams would I want to see that I'm not picking? Wasn't that your question?
Right.
Okay. I'll tell you.
No, not what you want to see. What you think might happen.
Well,
what team
I'm
is
gonna
primed
answer,
for an upset?
I'm going to answer with this statement. I am changing one of my picks.
Uh-oh.
Because there's no way that I can catch up to you if you're going to peek over my shoulder and take the same teams in every game that I'm taking. So I am changing one of my picks. Jay Sizzle in that box a little over there, over on the right, where it says about, 4 down, 5 down from the top, where it says J, B-A-L, I want you to take it down. I'm going with the Titans. Let's go Titans. I am changing my pick, and I'm not changing it back. That's my one change I'm making this week.
Oy vey.
We cannot have the same picks, sir. I loved my picks, but seeing as how you're going to pick the exact same teams, screw it.
But you can
Let's
make it
go
up next
Titans.
week.
I like the Titans anyway. I like their chances, and I want to make up a game this week, so I'm going with the Titans.
That's going to wrap up our show, and I want to leave everybody with this message. Okay. You want to talk about drama? I'll give you drama. I am 2 games in the lead right now. If he wins that pick, I will only be down 1. But if Sizzle's upsets come through, not only will she surpass you, but she'll surpass me.
That's right.
And a girl
She knows that, too.
will take over this show.
Excuse me, woman.
Jay Sizzle. You know, they call her Sizzle for a reason.
Because she's hot.
She knows She knows football. A lot of people, girls don't think girls know. She knows football. We're going to find out what happens here.
I'm gonna stick with that same score, by the way, 27-24.
It's
Only
going to
I'm
flop the
flipping
team.
it. Yep, I'm
Flop
taking the
team.
Titans by
So there's going to be a lot of drama next week on this show. We hope that you tune in to find out what happens, because I'm going to tell you, if I am no longer the champion after next week, I am going to do something unprecedented on film.
You could virtually go from
Un-
first to worst.
unprecedented. Unprecedented on
no,
film.
it'd still be a game up on me. But.
Well, not if you win the Tennessee pick, and well, I guess so. I'm going to do something unprecedented. We'll find out next week. NFL Weekly Predictions. Thank you. Like and subscribe if you like this video. You want to see us do a bunch of crazy stuff, which we did in the opening. And if you don't believe we do crazy stuff, we'll see that in the closing here, because we're going to do our little theme song. And we go and do the outro right here and NFL Weekly Predictions. So thank you so much for watching again, wherever you're watching from, however you're watching, when you're PC, driving in your car, just listening to the show, cruising, maybe having a beer on the patio in the middle of the day. We sure appreciate it. Thank you. Share, like, subscribe. God bless each and every one of you. And may all your teams win, no matter who they are. Playoffs. May all your teams win. Okay?
Talking about the playoffs?
Yeah, playoffs.
Okay, just checking.
Playoffs. Playoffs. Yeah, the playoffs. Thought we were talking about practice.
Thanks, guys. Like and subscribe. We'll see you next week.
Practice.